People keep asking me about my daily experience with the wheelchair. No, they are not. But it won't stop me from telling you anyways. The thing is, it requires some serious overthinking. Being on a wheelchair for over 40 years means I don't really consider things different anymore. So let's start with a few of those, and you can always find more on my YouTube channel. Shoes. I could keep them forever. The sole doesn't wear out. Some models I'm having for like 20 years already, and they still look brand new. If my size isn't available, I can get bigger ones as long as they're not too loose. The only limit is the clown appearance, I would say. It's very similar with the socks. I could buy a pair and keep it forever. I could wear socks for more than just one day. I'm not doing it, obviously, but I could if I wanted to. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't. Dirty floor is a friend of mine. As you can probably imagine, tires are made of rubber. The cleaner the floor, the more friction it creates. The more friction, the more noise. Just imagine the noise in the middle of the night that you will create while going to a toilet. When it comes to cleaning, this one is a must-have. Like, I can't imagine my life without it anymore. I do recommend you get yourself one. Like, I'm not gonna post any links. No one is paying me for it, but it's definitely a must-have. Like, the other option is from suffocation with all those cables and pipes from a regular vacuum cleaner. Well, most likely you yourself with a broomstick or a mop or whatever. It's really dangerous. Get yourself one. Just don't be a savage. Well, first of all, it takes time to do it manually, and these are also like dangerous devices. Like, this one's powered, this one's like sharp at the end. Like, it's not really safe. I wouldn't recommend. Safety first. Get yourself this one and you're good to go. Throughout the years on a wheelchair, I've mastered the art of wheelie. Let's do it again. Throughout the years, I became not so bad when it comes to wheelie, to balancing myself on the back wheels. You just have to know it. It's definitely a must-learn skill for a wheelchair user. I can do it all day long, actually, I guess. The main reason to learn a wheelie are those. These are front wheels of a wheelchair, obviously. These are like 10 centimeters maybe. And they're not very good when it comes to obstacles. They are getting stuck on everything, literally. Like 1 centimeter is enough for them to stop the whole wheelchair. Meaning they are good for surfaces like this, like a flat inside. And with this size, they are not easily going through the obstacles. The thing is, Sir Isaac Newton made it really hard for me, as when the wheelchair stops on the obstacle, I am not. Basically, if you don't do a wheelie before the obstacle happens, like a curb, step, a hole in the street, you're gonna fall. Cobblestone, from the other hand, is like a different level. Like, concussion is at least you can get out of riding on top of it. I'll make a video about it. This was hard. Carrying things, one-handed actually, because that's the only way I can do that. Steering a wheelchair is like steering a tank. Whenever you move the left one, you turn right. Whenever you move the right one, you turn left. Simple as that. It's not complicated. Obviously, if you want to go straight, you're just moving both of those at the same speed. That's the easy part. Nothing complicated. The issue starts when you have to carry something. Obviously, if you're holding something in your right hand and you will move your wheel, you will just run away. So you have to switch it. If I want to go straight, I need to use both of my hands on wheels, and I can't do it now. So what happens? This happens. But there's still a solution. So basically, you have to push yourself, do the math, count the trajectory, and hope for the best. In this case, just push yourself out, drop it here. How easy. Sadly, I can come back only with one of those, so I have to do it twice. In public places, you can just use your disability card and ask people to do it for you. That's easy, convenient, and it always works. So when it comes to carrying in general, there are two things I have to consider. First, how heavy is it? When it comes to me, to my disability, my core muscles are fine, I would say, but the issue starts when it comes to the legs. Not only their muscles, but also how light those are. I simply cannot counterweight the top body part with the bottom one. So what it means basically is the heavier the object, the closer I have to carry it to my own body. It's totally fine when the object is small in general. Even if it's heavy, I can counterbalance myself by holding my own wheelchair and just do this. But the issue starts with those. Carrying bulky objects. Depends on the size, obviously. You can carry it on your knees. The only thing that limits you is your belly. Like the bigger the belly, the shorter your knees, obviously. I'm 40. This will do. One thing you have to consider when doing that is the steps. Like, not a single chance you can make it over the step with a bulky object on your knees. And that's the effect. Reaching. The best option is to keep things in my reach range, preferably from here to here. But reality check says clearly it's not possible. When reaching high, arm is the limit. I can upgrade it a little bit. When reaching low, you can grab it with one hand when it's light. Or when it's heavy, you simply have to get off the chair. I actually reminded myself about something, and this one is reaching on the countertops. It's actually not really possible to reach the back of the countertop standing like this. I have to change the position to reach it, which works. But this corner is almost impossible for me to reach. And I'll show you why. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but in some cases, like in the bathroom, for example, it's really necessary to have some room for the legs, for the knees. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to wash my face or brush my teeth. So I do believe that's it for today. I will definitely make some more videos about it in the future. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.